All right, moving on to the next topic. Mitch, we're going to talk some National Football League.
Brady.
Tom Brady, because here's the crazy
Thank God,
thing.
he's the only player I know in the NFL.
Here's the crazy thing, right? I'm going to bring it up here. Long story short, as I bring this up, NFL standings. So Tom Brady, my dad and I were actually speaking about this the other day. We're like, Brady's not even playing well, but he's going to make the playoffs.
He always does.
Dude,
he always finds
his
a way to
team,
win.
look at this. His team is 6-8, and they're leading their division. So regardless, this is what we were saying. Is Tom Brady kind of knowingly, with only a few weeks left in the regular season, is he kind of sitting back, chilling, relaxing, knowing, you know what, I'm not going to turn on, almost like LeBron, right? LeBron kind of cruises through the regular season, and then boom, game time, playoff time, puts on that, game mode face
100%.
and starts winning.
100%.
Is Tom Brady going to do that? Because think about it. He's going to win the division, so they're still going to get a really good matchup.
Their division's awful.
Awful.
And Lions aren't even in their division, too.
Lions are going to make playoffs, too.
Right.
It's a crazy year.
Yeah, it's a weird year. What I will say, though, is I think Brady
They don't even have the most points for.
Brady's a winner, and he's frustrated because of last year, because of what happened. He didn't make it. I think there's a good chance he'll make it. If he doesn't win this year, I think he's going to really consider
He gave up his relationship with his wife and his kids.
He gave up his kids. He gave up his wife. He lost $10 billion in crypto. Like, this guy has just had...
awful year.
You got to know when to get out. Like, when those things start happening, you got to realize, hey, I'm 45. Why don't I just retire and still be the GOAT? Like, nobody's going to catch him for a long time.
I agree. If I was Tom Brady after I won with the Bucs.
Also, he knows what he's doing. He's also not an idiot. Let's be honest here. The guy knows what he's doing. He is literally 45 years old.
Yeah.
I think we just looked it up a couple days ago.
Yeah.
To think that you could be 45 and be one of the best quarterbacks, that seems kind of odd to me. But we are in this new era, and he may be one of the better athletes we've seen in a while, at least
45.
while using his head.
Yeah. So here's my thing. I don't think we need to debate it. Personally, I think he's the GOAT of quarterbacks.
Could he win this year?
I think so. And here's the scary part, right? Because as I looked this up, his team being the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, they actually scored the least amount of points in their division. But
I have a prediction.
Defense is good, right?
I have a prediction,
But the defense is good. So I think Tom Brady is going to, out of the blue, I'm not saying Antonio Brown's going to come back and they'll have that connection.
No.
But what I'm saying is, he'll make, like, if he can make Burkhead or Whitehead or whatever the hell his name is look like a stud, and Julian Edelman, he was good, but my point is he doesn't need this phenomenal wide receiver in Justin Jefferson to win games. He'll throw the ball to anyone. He'll probably call up Gronk and be like, Gronk, like, I need you back, and Gronk will turn into, the next Hall of Famer that Gronk is.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is, they're going to win the division. They're going to get a really good matchup. He's only got to win like 4 games to win the Super Bowl from that point.
That's true. That's still a lot. I just think, though, this is just based on what I think. I don't follow it as close as you do. I have a vision that Burrow and Mahomes are going to be facing each other. I don't know if that's even possible. No. I mean, in the finals, Burrow's, Mahomes, and I see Burrow's winning. I think this guy, if he's going to win, I think it's going to have to be over the next couple of years, then he might fade off a bit. That's just how I feel.
Well, I mean, that's
my prediction. So if that happens,
so it can't be in the Super Bowl, but it could
nice.
be very similar to last season, where the winner goes to the Super Bowl because they're both in the AFC.
Yeah.
To me, so this is what I wanted to bring up, right? I think it's very interesting, and I kind of want to teeter-totter off of, Tom Brady, because to me right now, career-wise, Brady's the GOAT. But who's the next GOAT? You have some phenomenal quarterbacks. You got Justin Herbert. I don't think he's there. You got Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, as we both discussed, who's playing very well right now. And then obviously Patrick Mahomes. So my question is, who's the next GOAT? Who's the next GOAT? Because Mahomes has the one Super Bowl. Burrow, basically in his first healthy season, made it there while beating Mahomes, right? So that's pretty dope. Who's going to be the next GOAT? If you had to pick between any quarterback, I've kind of listed off 3 who I think, but who do you think?
Chargers quarterback.
So you think Justin Herbert?
Herbert. I saw Herbert play, he may be one of the, he may do it. I think he's pretty young too.
He is.
But I'm not just saying this. I think there's something about Burrow. Burrow is probably the next guy or him.
Burrow. So
It's gonna be Burrow or it's going to be, the Chargers quarterback. I keep forgetting Herbert. Justin Herbert. Yeah, he's really good. He's very talented. He's a little bit different in the way he plays. Like I see Burrow as like an all around. He's just kind of got the mindset. He's like a stud. He's more of like a stud. And then you have Herbert, who's just, man, I just think that guy's he's just got like the vision for it.
So for me, I think the thing that Burrow has going for him, he's an Ohio boy, born and raised, right? Mm-hmm. Graduated from Ohio State, obviously ended up moving on to LSU, but now he's back in Ohio. He's doing all this stuff. Whereas Mahomes, pardon me, the thing with Mahomes is he's kind of moving back and forth. He doesn't really have those ties. Burrow's playing for his home state, okay? Like I said, in his first full, healthy season, made it to the Super Bowl, and obviously they lost in heartbreaking fashion, and that is what it is. But this is the guy who no one has ever won a Super Bowl, Heisman, and college football national championship.
Really, I didn't know that.
He's going to be the first one to do it.
That's what I mean. Like he's just an all-around stud. He's got seems to have that mindset. He's coming off of that injury, also coming off of the fact that he did get so close, but still so far. Yeah. I think that's a lot of knowledge in anger and.
No, I will say this: he's already 26, and obviously
he's old now.
That's in his prime. That's not old. It's not washed up. What I'm saying though is card-wise.
He's 26. Dude, he's 19 years younger than Brady.
But hear me out, right? When you want to collect the guys who win 2+ Super Bowls, right?
Yeah.
If he doesn't do it this year, all of a sudden he's 27. If he doesn't do it then, all of a sudden he's 28. Let's say he wins at 28, you're very not likely to win back-to-back. Then the next thing you know, you're pushing 30, and quarterbacks don't really last till past 32.
Yeah.
Unless there's obviously
he's got to
some
avoid
quarterbacks
injuries.
who do it.
He's got to avoid injuries.
That's what I'm saying. Only one team wins the Super Bowl each year.
Yeah, he's just got to make sure he doesn't hang out with Johnny Manziel off the field, stuff like that.
So
he'll be fine.
Well, that does it for this installment of Red Cape Sports. Thank you all so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, please go ahead and leave us a thumbs up. It really helps us out to grow the channel and to reach more people who love sports card collecting as yourself. And just a reminder, if you guys are interested in learning more than just what we put out here on YouTube, down below in the video description, there is a link to our Udemy course. Ultimately there, you guys can learn tons of different things on how to collect sports cards, protect them, and ultimately invest in the sports card industry. Again, thank you all so much for watching. Till next time.